All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Blues and the Tennessee Titans. Two teams each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This will be taken very short. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
Check 56. Hey, check. He's coming. We got point it right. Check 52. Pistol. Hey, wahoo! Hurry!
Watch 56.
First down, Mayfield. Robinson's got it. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Alert! Hurry!
He's moving.
Real. Big time drive, let's go!
Mayfield to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're
trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I got you. Check nickel. Shit.
22, check, follow. 22, check, follow.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
You ain't going nowhere. Watch the safety creep.
Check. Rotate. Spell. Short. Mike 59. Mike 50.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Good stop.
At the 28-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Check. Quick. 6.
They'll run it now out of the gun. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Go. 51, Mike 51. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up.
They'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
Run.
Spine. No.
First carry for Nick Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down, Blues.
180.
56.
All day. Real. Alert.
Mayfield on first down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Hey, box truck.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Hey, switch gear.
Regular. Push don't travel.
6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They'll run for it. Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Mayfield looks to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making...
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, let's go. Come. Check.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Woo! Go. Mike 51. Mike 51. Yeah, Jim.
You ain't got to go.
2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
51's the mic, boys. 51. Record. 51's the mic. 51's the record.
They'll set up to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
They're going to need some therapy out here.
They'll set up a throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Intended for Jonnu Smith. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check. 3 down. Check 24. Squeeze.
Check 13.
Look slow. Now, move. Take off.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Check. Go.
Watch the pass.
Kill.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
It's wrong.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. That good for 22 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Switch.
And they give this time to the tailback. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 30.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans! His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
This will be taken short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
49, check. 49. Pistol. Go team, spill.
They go with Chubb on second down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Kings. Hey, Stu.
56. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy.
Now Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Mayfield now set throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down.
Mike 56.
Hurry.
56. Let's go, D.
Mayfield now. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself out of it.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the block. Motion. Block. Mike's 59.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Denzel Ward. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
We got this.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Check 26. Who's that?
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Go. Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Double dog, double dog.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Let him know, let him know. Hey, 51's the mic. It's our time. It's our time.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.